Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing Sleeping Gods Primeval Peril by Ryanlaukat and Red Raven. And that's it. Let's get this shrink off so I can actually speak without this weird noise going on. So, I gotta say, all Ryanlaukat games look awesome, they look really incredible, the art just looks amazing, Sleeping Gods especially just looks so fucking great, and I'm going to be honest, I've been wanting Sleeping Gods since the original came out, but I was always afraid. I kind of love the concept, the idea, I really want to dive deep on the adventure, but when I listened to some of the negatives of the game, it really got to me. Like, I kind of understood that that's something I'm prone to, and I'm talking about the negatives of the game just being too hard, that most people really enjoy the story and what you're doing, but then the game is just so needlessly hard in between and a bit fiddly, and then it kind of ruins it. And I'm type of a person that is probably going to start feel frustrated if I don't enjoy the game that much and there's tons of hiccups in between the story that are not really that fun. And of course, I don't know how it's going to be for me, but if it's been like that for some people, I always thought I might be prone to that, so I was always afraid to try it. Also, it's a really big game, takes a lot of space, so there was tons of things that, even though I wanted to try it, always made me afraid to take the step and get it. So when the second Sleeping Gods came out and everyone was basically saying that all of those problems had been really mitigated and it just works so much better and it's easier and everything else, and that I think there's even new rules for the first game where it just makes it more accessible. And I know some people like the challenge and like how it is hard, but I was just guessing I was probably not going to be one of those persons. And then this one came out. And this is by all means, and from the consensus in the community, this is the little brother. This is not as good as the others, but for me it really looked just perfect to start. Just looked perfect. And I also, even though this one is really less epic on the cover, I mean, it's not epic at all, I just love this look. I just love everything, so I'll be starting Sleeping Gods with this. I'm actually so hyped to try this game, and depending on how it goes, I'm almost sure I'm going to get the second one too, and the first one we'll see. If this one and the second just are probably going to give me a few years of gameplay, I think. I don't know. But yeah, let's start the unboxing. I just wanted to get this information out of my chest. This looks beautiful, like this is a well done side thing. I like it. I hate it when it's just ear, mostly. Ear 2, awesome, just a bolt. Yeah, it looks incredible. I really like the look of this. So let's look at the cover. Behind, survive the river. You have been transported to a strange world. An open-world narrative adventure game, you must guide your characters through a dangerous jungle, making story choices and battling vicious creatures. And yeah, I'm going to be playing this solo. Is also 2 hours is already pretty big play, even for the little brother. But yeah, this just looks so incredible. I can't wait to try this game. I'm currently doing my first plays of Witchcraft, which I've unboxed recently, and I just want to get a few plays of that, get that game down, right? Like, get it, you know. I'm still at the phase where things are still making sense to me. It's an easy game, but I want to just be done with that, and because I'm afraid if I really love this game, it's going to absorb me, and I don't want to stop Witchcraft right at the beginning. But I'm going to be playing this really soon, and I'm really so fucking hyped for this game. So right away, it's already looking really good. I love the darker books, and I guess this is the map, so I guess this might be like spoilers that I shouldn't really look, so let's just maybe turn one page, and yeah, we'll find a crocodile here or something. And yeah, I'm not going to go ahead because I guess these will be spoilers, but yeah, this looks awesome. This first page, this looks awesome. So now we're going to throw that away, take a look into the rule book and storybook. So these will be the rules and also the passage that we'll be reading. I won't be reading the rule book right now, but in a general way it looks awesome. I mean, anything that doesn't look like Race for the Galaxy's rulebook for me is awesome. And Race for the Galaxies is not the worst rulebook, but just the way it looks, it just gives you such a bad feeling before you even read it. And this one looks really good. And I'm hoping and betting that after 3 games, this rulebook will be awesome. If not, what the fuck are you doing, guys? Like, it's your 3rd game and the simplest one, but I'm sure. I'm almost sure. I mean, it's just the probabilities are on my side. So introduction, setup, more introduction, turn structures with step 1, step 2, step 3. So some big steps, but still just 3 steps. Then skills, status, characters, combat, adventure, resources. Okay, it's not like a small rule book, but just comparing this, for example, for Final Girlfriend, I will grow as quite a lot of pages of rule book, and then it's a really simple game. I don't remember what the wave of this game was on BGG. I'm expecting it's not going to be that complicated for the game I'm going to get out of it. But yeah, I should have checked that. That would have been a good check, just going on BGG. I think yeah, I'm always talking about that and I never do that before playing. Anyway, combat examples. I hope it's not too apparent that someone is like doing construction outside and they started just now when I start this video, but I hope it's nothing that gets in the way of the sound. Anyway, there's a lot of rulebook. Final score, variants. Okay, there's a lot of rulebook, and now it's story. And yeah, I hope I really enjoy this. I can see it going either way. And now the back is just an help sheet. Yeah. And that's basically it, so let's move on. Looks great, but I can't really have a good opinion on it until I try it. So I have no idea what this is, but it's the log, so I take notes here. Oh fuck, why are these guys just doing this now? Fucking hell. Let me just see if I can make it sound less by closing this. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of difference, but yeah, it was worth the try. Anyway, I'm guessing this is always the same. No, this is not always the same. Or it is. It is the same, okay. Okay, this is the same, okay, so I can, okay. This is probably, I hope this is just one for the old story or something like that. I'm guessing so. So it can still be replayed quite a bit. Because I'm sure I'll probably just play it again at some time with my wife once we both have time. I'm going to play it solo, but later with either my wife or my kid at some point. I'm just sure I'm going to play it. This looks awesome. This looks really awesome, and yeah, it's already wanting to come out, so let's see how it is. Let's see. The components look really nice, the cards look awesome, just looking at it really simply, so there's not a ton to unpack, so let's just do it. So this is our boat, these are some tokens, everything looks great. It's my first, I mentioned that, it's my first Ryan game, so I'm also hyped just for that simple fact that it's that designer that kind of is in a special place of its own as a designer. kind of away from most other types of games, and I'm just really curious. I'm also waiting a Kickstarter for what was the game called? Caravan something, and Creature Caravan, and the new one, the 4X one. Really excited for those two. Anyway, this looks really cool. And it's probably the same thing, no, it's levels. They changed levels. It just looks really cool. And I just really feel like ending this video and just going out there and giving a shout. I'm not saying I should, people have to work, but I just kind of feel enraged. I'm definitely not going to do it because that's not cool. I mean, they're working, it's working hours, so they have to do it, and I just have to live with the noise. But yeah, it's enraging. And maybe it's something so small you guys can't even hear it, but it's enraging me. And I'm forgetting to talk about these tokens, but yeah, they just look cool, they just look good, nothing much to say. And there's going to be some extra plastic bags for me, just one, so I guess all the tokens are going to start going in here till I learn this game. And yeah, whether it's simple or not, I'll probably, when the rulebook is quite lengthy, I'll probably just watch a bit of a video explaining how the game works, and that's normally my process. I just start when it's a lengthy rulebook. I either just watch a bit of a video on how to play, and normally after a few minutes it makes me want to grab the rulebook and start reading it. And then I just go back and forth between each. They both should have the same information if the video is good and the rulebook is good, but just the changing format sometimes just helps me learn a game faster. But yeah, just a video doesn't work for me. I need to touch the components while I read stuff in there, but it's cool. And even if not, even if I start with a rulebook, I'll probably, as soon as I get tired, I'll just stop and go watch a video, and yeah. Anyway, unimportant stuff to be telling you. This is an unboxing, this is not my rambling thoughts on how to learn games. It's a little boat. I guess we'll be going in the map or something. So, more tokens. Shit, Jesus Christ, they started right at the same time when I started the video. I'm sure it's not going to be anything, but Jesus Christ, I'm getting mad. I'm getting weakened. Okay, everything is out. Okay, so this insert just looks really cool. I mean, the art looks awesome. The box looks really nice inside. This is like that small touch. I don't understand why all board games don't do this. Maybe cost-wise or something, I don't know, but it just looks awesome to have art inside the box. Okay, this goes here. We're done with that. Now we're going to check these, and these are little arts. No, I have no idea what these are. Maybe they are hearts just because of their color. They probably are, but they look weird for arts. I was expecting something similar to Final Girl, and just looks like a drop of blood, not a heart. So maybe that's the thing. Most important thing to have inside board games in Portugal. I have no idea what these are, but these are cool. The color is nice. I really like the color choices here. And I also have no idea what this is, but it just looks cool too. All these pieces look nice. And now these are standees for what? I guess something here. We'll have a standee. I have no idea what the standees are for. Just probably the boat, or I have no idea. Something I probably should be obvious, but I didn't really look into. So anyway, not going to open that. I'm going to have these go back in this bag. That's because if that's its purpose, then that's its purpose. Oh, I actually have... I did not notice this bag. Anyway, dice. And these are two really... Oh, they are like almost marble. These are really cool. Yeah, these are really cool dice. Not super heavy, but really cool dice. Yeah, the components of these games are really cool. It's really nice. I'm going to have them go here with the rest. Now time for cards, and I hope they are not ready to be sent into space. They don't look like it. Yeah, simple opening. Thank God. Thank God. And they probably had some kind of... Yeah, I think they didn't even try the easy opening thing. So yeah, event cards, so they are all the same on the back, and then quests. I'm not going to read them, I don't want spoilers, just a quick look. Another quests, and stuff that says combat, and probably just weapons. And now I'm just going to take a quick look on the other side. Oh, so this is the packs, combat, numbers, and yeah, just numbers. You know, rocks, Fallon, hunting. Yeah, I'm not going to read them. I don't want any spoilers. I really want to enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm reading it. No, I just want to enjoy this game. This is enough. And actually, how am I going to store this? They only gave me one bag for cards, for possible cards. And just going to have it nice and tight here, and the second one I'll probably just get one of my unused bags. And it's the same thing, combat, so weapons, then the rest of the numbers, and that's just it. And some say combat, okay, so there's like probably random combat and story specific combat. Anyway, looks the same, just probably different stats or stuff. Just going to take a quick look. I don't want to read anything, because it's probably too much of a spoiler already. But yeah, these all look really nice. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to get... Just going to go, maybe not. Let's save on plastic. This doesn't need to be like this. So just going to do it like this. So everything looks awesome. I can't wait to try this game. As I said, I'm so hyped for this game, but I always prefer trying things from in a growing way. So Witchcraft is a lighter game, definitely. So I'm trying that one first, and I won't want to stop right away, or probably shouldn't stop stuff midway, especially stuff you like TV shows, movies, whatever, because if you do and you get sidetracked, the more time it passes, the more your brain will convince itself that not to ever watch it again, and that's just a shame. Anyway, that's thoughts for a hobby conversation someday. I should write that down. Not sure you understood what I meant by that small bit, but that's probably a nice psychological conversation to be had. So guys, this is it. This looks really nice. I can't wait to try this game. I really can't wait to try this game. And yeah, that's it. And you want to know where this game sits on my shelf? Or is this too much of my private life? It just sits here and looks so cute. Right next to Witchcraft and some other stuff. So guys, yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this game. No spoilers, please. And as always, play more games and stay awesome.